Alright guys, today I'm going to do a review of the Walking Dead episode Arrow on the Doorpost. Now, this review will be a little bit more different than my other reviews and all of that, because I've only watched this episode one time, and this is right after it just went off. So anyway, I'm not going to explain everything that happened. I'm going to just give my thoughts on some things. The Rick and Governor meeting. I actually enjoyed it. Great writing. I mean, the writers did a phenomenal job this episode up until the very end, and I'm going to get to that later. But, oh my gosh, I was on my seat the entire time. Even though there was very little action, there was development in the story. I mean, it may have been a slow episode. It really was a slow episode, but it actually had meaning. What they should have done in real life, once Rick walked in the door of their meeting place, he should have just up and put up his revolver, shot the governor, and walked out, Yeah, I mean, that's what would happen in real life. But I know this is a TV show, and then the plot would actually be over this season if he just did that, and we wouldn't get an awesome war. I mean, we get a few of them, and, Rick would go in there, and they'd bomb rush wood boring, and wood boring would come to the prison, stuff like that, but I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. But still, a part of me is like, damn, why didn't he just shoot his ass right there when he walked in? It's what any normal person would do. But anyway, the scene where Martinez and Daryl are killing walkers with Mandria, that was pretty awesome. When Daryl shot the one, it went through its head and into the neck of the other one, and then Martinez got ready to beat the shit out of it. Daryl took his knife and just, that was awesome. That was really amazing. Daryl... Norman Reedus did a really good job this episode. So did Scott Wilson, who plays Herschel. Really good when he told that joke. That was really, really funny. I'm really happy that Norman Reedus and Scott Wilson and Dallas Roberts, I think his name is, who plays Milton. I'm really glad that they all got to meet, and Martinez actually, they all had a scene together. That was really comforting. It was really amazing how they had scenes together. Multiple. Really, really, really awesome episode. I mean, the writers, why can't they write every episode like this one? It was really amazing. And that's a shock because, usually I like my episodes to have action. Not constant action, but at least, 20 minutes or so. But that was really amazing for what they did. Mandria, she's still an idiot. Not to the extent as she has been in past episodes, though. In this episode, she's an idiot for wanting to have Rick and the governor meet up, in their meeting. I think that was kind of a dumb idea, because, I mean, come on. But anyway, she wasn't that big of an idiot. I could tolerate her this week. Merle, I am really, really shocked about, how he was this episode. He actually has let bygones be bygones with Michonne and Glenn and Maggie, and they're kind of okay with him too, except for when he gets hostile. That's when they get all defensive like they did this episode. And him and Glenn getting in that fist fight was awesome. And you could see like his blade coming out of his stump. He's about ready to kill Glenn. He wanted to, but he wasn't as hostile to Glenn as he was to T-Dog. So, he is calming down. He's still got an attitude. He doesn't like to be told what to do. He doesn't like to be touched. So that was really amazing. Maggie and Glenn's sex scene. All I gotta say is Lauren Cohan. Wow. Anyway, back to the meeting, the governor's a liar. He's the typical TV villain. Who, makes a proposition with the hero, if you want to call Rick a hero, even though I think he's a dumbass, but still. He tries to make a proposition with the hero of the TV show, and he's lying about it, and as soon as they walk out the door, he's going to go and do his own plan. You've seen it on TV and in movies a million times. The hero always is gullible and believes it, and that's where the writing got stale on the show. I was up there with Rick the whole time. I mean, I was like, yes, he's saying, you know what, we're not going to make a deal with you. We're not going to do this. And then the last 2 minutes, well,
Marshall, maybe if we give him Michonne like he wanted, he'll leave us alone.
You ruined a fucking episode with just that line right there, writers. Really, I had freaking, what was it? I think 40, no, yeah. I had 40 minutes of gold. 40 freaking minutes of gold. And then you have Rick go and do a 360 and believe what the governor said. Right before that scene, he was in the prison with everybody, telling them what was going down. You know, we're going to war, we're getting ready to fight. And then he goes outside with Hershey and freaking,
well, at first I didn't believe the governor, but now I think he might be right. Go and give him the black girl.
Racism writers of The Walking Dead. Come on! I was actually supporting Rick this entire episode until you freaking had him do that. I mean, really? Okay, I'm good. That was the only complaint I have about the freaking episode. It was a great episode. People on the message boards on IMDb and the Walking Dead forums, they didn't like the episode as much as I did. They thought it was the same as everything else. People, you know, okay, I have the opposite opinion. Most of you probably liked the episode Clear, right? Yeah, exactly. I didn't like the episode Clear. I wanted to like it, but I couldn't. People on here hate this episode, and I like it. So it seems we have opposite tastes. I actually like this episode Clear. I wanted to, but it didn't happen. So there's my review for Clear right there. Anyway, yeah, those are just my thoughts. Great episode, great writing, except the last 2 minutes where Rick did his stupid shit, as usual, being his gullible self. Right when I start to support this dumbass, he becomes a gullible bitch again like he was in Season 1 and 2. And the second half of Season 3. But anyway, very impressed. I'm not going to make this review long. This is the end of the review. If you liked it, if you want to see more of my predictions or my reviews of episodes, or if you just want to catch up on The Walking Dead or see someone else's view of the show or of a particular episode or season, then, you know, if you want to, hit that subscribe button. But you don't have to. And also, if you can, hit that like button if you want to. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. This has been the Omega Squad HD, Joshua Ross, my subscribers. And I am out, and this is my review of The Walking Dead episode Arrow on the Doorpost.